Welcome back to some Fight Night Champion, guys. We're going to pick up straight from the previous fight. This is going to be running on the Xbox Series S. And don't forget, if you've not subscribed and you want to find your way back to this content and more like it, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button now, and it'll bring you straight back to my channel. We're basically sparring right now as Bishop, going into our next fight. Looking good. Again, feeling the controls, easing back into it. It feels basically like it used to again. It's kind of weird how easy those kind of things come back with the control system and stuff like that. It's kind of hard set into your memory, especially if it's an easy sort of game mechanic. It's almost like going back to Gears of War or something like that. Just feels really smooth and tight.
Come on, kid, I know you're faster than that. You want to win in that ring? Work harder. I want to see you punch hard, fast. Push it, kid.
You okay?
Beautiful, kid. You got your father's power.
He certainly does. His father hit like a heavyweight, too. Gus, despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what you say about me, Queen. Always nice to see you, Megan.
Always nice to see you too, Gus.
I'm bringing my daughter into the business. You know how good she is with fighters. I want her to manage Andre. You're a great trainer. Why not concentrate on what you do best and let Megan and I concentrate on Andre's career?
Thanks, but I think I can handle it.
Isaac Frost will be fighting for a title within 2 years. I can do that for you, too.
Thanks, but I can handle it.
Did this old man ever get your father a title shot?
He was on his way!
The only way to the title is through me!
Not if nobody can beat me.
Oh, you think so? You don't know who you're fucking with.
Dad!
You've been listening to this stupid old man?
Dad!
You don't know who you're fucking with!
I apologize.
No, you have no reason to apologize. But your father, on the other hand, he chews fighters up and he spits them out.
Gus, if we just...
Megan, you're a good egg. But no way are we getting in bed with D.L. McQueen.
I respect your decision. Lucius Palmer likes to run, but he'll get aggressive at the end of each round. He's good at stealing fights. Good luck, Andre.
Thanks, Megan.
She's right about Palmer. She's a smart girl, that Megan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas. We have a big night of boxing ahead. Plus, so many are looking forward to our undercard. It is the pro debut for the much heralded Andre Bishop. The middleweight will be facing the crafty veteran Lucius Palmer. All from here, the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago right now. So round one is underway. Andre Bishop against Lucius Palmer. So many times we talk about the nerves that somebody making their pro debut can be having. Don't expect that out of Andre Bishop, not with his amateur pedigree. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Teddy, typically in a fight like this, when we have a power puncher against a real high stamina, well-conditioned fighter, what adjustments do you usually see made throughout the fight?
Well, one of the adjustments is on the side of the power puncher. He may find out that he better stop looking for home runs, stop swinging for the fences. He may have to adjust his game where he's using the jab more, looking for singles and doubles, not just that big one over the fence.
reaching the halfway mark of this round. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Good job staying away from the danger there. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Andre Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. That was an interesting first round for Andre Bishop, the American making his pro debut here. Teddy, Lucius Palmer's the kind of guy that could give a young up-and-comer like Bishop some issues.
He likes to steal the end parts of a round, kind of like Ray Leonard did against Marvin Hagler. Has to be careful for that.
Nice work. Good job in that round. Don't fight, folks. Fight. Jab and move.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Halfway through this round here. Bishop's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scores with the combo to the head. Great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lucius Palmer.
You're fighting inside. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the rings.
Beautiful. Nice movement there. Keep that up. Keep moving.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Hits him in the mug with the right.
Finish with the hook.
Not much action as he just ties up. Palmer isn't giving us anything to talk about right here, Teddy. He's not moving, he's not boxing, he's not fighting.
Well, 75% of this business is mental, and you would love to know mentally what's going on in his mind right now.
Not much. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that.
Keep that head
Now he's
moving.
putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a big... Oh! How will he overcome this? Bishop is down. Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think it could still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now, Andre Bishop can be dangerous, can catch his opponent, maybe coming in a little reckless.
Look at the mess in the ring right now. Palmer's cut is just painting himself red.
Yeah, it's a good thing at least.
Solid late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
Let's go, let's go.
You watch this kind of an effort tonight by Andre Bishop, and you completely understand why his trainer, Gus Carisi, says the things he says about him.
Yeah, and you understand why he thinks he will be a star. Not just a champion, but a guy who will draw crowds. And I'm not surprised, or at least I wouldn't be surprised if he's not in the corner right now telling him, go out there and close the show.
Bishop's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Parries that punch intended for the head. Palmer's basically giving you the impression that he's a little tentative to throw punches based on what happened earlier when he got hurt.
Yeah, he's got to find a way now to not give up the offense that he had earlier. He wants to go into a defensive mode a little bit, but if he gives up that offense, he'll fall too far behind and get to that no man's land where he'll need a knockout to win, and he doesn't have that kind of power.
90 seconds to go in the fight. Palmer scoring with that right hand. Just a minute to go in this bout.
You're still not moving it out. Move, move. Come on, it's
Accurate jab brings the right hand. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Good job on the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Teddy, who would have ever thought it? Two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that it would go to a decision.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you thought you were going to get a fireworks display, and you wind up getting a little bit of painting.
Back
Here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
I said it before, kid. I don't believe in building a record fighting nobodies. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. And I'm gonna help you get there. We're gonna take some fights against decent guys. And I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm gonna be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm gonna be disappointed. Got it, kid? I wanna see these guys on the floor.